3.
No, now.
2.
No, now.
Shit.
Now.
I mean, darn. Action! Here we go! Season 2, episode 22. We're on fire. We're not. This is a crazy day. So, I joke about how we do these in 8 minutes. Yeah, tonight, I don't even know that we had 8 minutes. So, just, you know what? Tonight, it's all about being laid back. Going with the flow. Just having a cocktail. This could actually be the whole show right here. I'm just going to drink this. We're going to do this for a few minutes. Alright, that sucks. Come on. We got to drink tonight. Gin Fizz. Not just any Gin Fizz. Quarantine style. Famous Ramos Gin Fizz. Oh, it's a doozy. But we got to slow it down to do it. So just come on in. Blue Monkey Quarantina. Only business is monkey business. And I'll tell you, after the day I've had, I need some monkey business. Not your cocktail tonight. My cocktail tonight.
Sorry.
Shelby's cocktail night. That's where she was going, off camera.
Sorry. Drifted.
That's how we should go in. All right. Here we are. Are you ready for this? 1887. Jerry Thomas. Holy crap, Paul. Is this the only bartender you talk about now? It used to be all pop, but now it's all Jerry Thomas. Remember? 2 rats on his thing, the blue blazer, balloon, pamphlets. You got this guy. You know him. This guy was a legend. And guess what? Just another example of it. Jerry Thomas, 1887, he creates and publishes the Fizz. That sounds like a disease. So he basically puts in a book that he's got the Fizz. And what is a Fizz? Well, a Fizz is basically any drink made with a spirit, citrus, sugar, and soda. Now, here's what's funny about it. We're going to make, I'm talking about a Gin Fizz, but some people who are alcoholics or knowledgeable drinkers, whatever you want to call it, whatever makes you sleep well at night, will say, Paul, a Gin Fizz sure sounds like a Tom Collins. And I think somebody else out there might be going, Paul, that sounds like a Gin Ricky to me. So help me understand. All right. Tom Collins. Tom Collins is basically the same ingredients. However, here's the difference. A Tom Collins, to be truly a Tom Collins, Old Tom Gin, sweeter, remember? So that's the first difference. Now, on top of that, it's going to be served in a larger glass, and it's going to be served over ice. Gin Fizz, any gin will do. It's going to be served in a smaller glass, and it's going to be chilled and then strained, no ice. Not much of a difference. You are correct. And if you're thinking it's Gin Ricky doesn't have lemon, which are both a Collins and a Fizz. A Gin Ricky is lime, so that doesn't even count, so you're out. But you're right. And if you go to a bar today, most bartenders don't know the difference between a Tom Collins and a Gin Fizz. How do you really start to know the difference? Well, you can get fancy with the Fizz. We've talked about this before. If you start adding things to a Gin Fizz, that's when you know the difference. For example, if you add egg white, by the way, we have egg white tonight. If you add egg white to a Gin Fizz, you end up with what's called a silver fizz. If you add the egg yolk to the Gin Fizz, you've got yourself a golden fizz. If you add the whole egg, yeah, people do it. You end up with what's called a royal fizz. If you do the same thing in France, it's called the Fizz Royale. I made that one up. That's not true. If you scramble the egg and then add it to the fizz, you throw up. That's disgusting. Don't do that drink. But you can add not egg, but substitute the club soda with champagne, and you have a diamond fizz. There's a lot of fizz out there. I mean, this is fizzy. But by far, by and large, the best Gin Fizz is the Henry Ramos Famous Gin Fizz. And that's what we're here to do tonight. 1888, New Orleans, right? Now remember, we just talked about, I almost cut my arm off, by the way. We just talked about the man. If you remember, Henry Ramos, we just talked about him when we did the Creole cocktail. Remember, he had version number 2. We didn't use that one. We threw it out. But anyway, Henry Ramos, he was truly a perfectionist of a bartender. He took recipes and took them to another level. And most people, guy was from Indiana, and most people say he just liked to mix drinks. He wanted drinks that were delicious. He didn't want people drunk. He wanted them to enjoy the cocktail. Anyway, that's what I read in about 3 minutes this evening. And so he has a bar, the Imperial Cabaret Saloon in New Orleans, and he creates his version of the Gin Fizz, the Ramos Gin Fizz. And it's not much different. Same ingredients, right? Difference is that he adds some cream. We have some orange flower water, and we also have an egg white. And we have a little bit of lemon, lime, citrus. It's a beautiful drink. But I mentioned this drink to you. One of the problems with it is that according to Ramos, it takes 12 minutes of shaking to be able to make it properly. So buckle up, buttercups, because you're with me for the next 12 minutes as I shake this drink until my arms fall off. No, don't worry, we got a shortcut. No, don't leave. But how in the hell did he do it back then? This is great. Henry Ramos had what he called the Shaker Boys. No lie. He had a set of employees that would come out when he was going to make one of these drinks. And they would line up, 12 of them, the Shaker Boys. 1, 2, 3. You get the idea, 12 of them. He'd make the drink, and he hands it off to the first Shaker Boy. The first Shaker Boy shakes for 1 minute. Hands off. Second guy, another minute. And it goes down the line. That way they could keep their stamina up and shake it vigorously for 12 minutes. The Shaker Boys. So at this moment, I want to bring in the 12 people that I brought in to help me tonight to make this shit. No, I didn't do that. It'd be hilarious if I did. All right, Paul, for God's sakes, you've talked for 12 minutes and I don't have a drink. I know. I apologize. This is all on the fly, folks. This is 3 minutes of information.
Hi, Christine.
That I have stretched out into 12 minutes. Anyway, we are ready to make the drink. First of all, dry shake, all right? We are going to shake for a while. I'm going to give you the tricks to get this time down. I don't know. I think I can do it in 7, 8. Hi, Christine. I know, we're supposed to be working.
She says you've earned it.
Yes. All right. First thing, gin. I'm going with a Hendrix tonight because you're going to find out this is a very botanical. We're going to add some orange flower water. 2 ounces per drink. Oh, yeah. We're going to feel good after this one. That's 2 for me, and then there's 1 for Shelby. All right. Then we're coming in, and let's just get it out of the way in case I screw it up. Egg white. All right, so egg white, I know some of you're still judging, and you're like, oh, Paul, I don't know. I'm telling you, folks, don't be afraid of the egg white. The egg white is not your enemy. The egg white is your friend. It is smoothness, it's frothiness. Wait till this drink is done. Oh, good Lord. It is disgusting, though. There it went. 1 egg yolk off to the side. Next thing you need, simple syrup. This is your first shortcut. The original recipe is, I'm making 2. It's a ½ an ounce per drink, so 1 ounce total, which is what we're about to do, would call for powdered sugar. But if you instead go with a simple syrup, you will save yourself on your mixing time. So, you're welcome. Next thing you need a good juicer, and you're going to do 1 lemon, 1 lime. That's going to give you 1 ounce of each of these for your drink. So again, this is where Ramos mixed it up a little bit. He wasn't going with just straight lemon, which is a typical Fizz or a typical Collins. He's going lemon. And then he's going lime. And so are we. All right, so we got both. You know, with this thing, it's a beast. I can fit them both in there. Why am I? Good Lord, I think I could fit a whole watermelon in there. Ooh. Watermelon juice. That's on the list. Boom, boom. Heavy cream. Yeah, we're putting that in there too. It's just like an omelet, right? You know? 1 ounce, half ounce per drink. So there's your 1 ounce total. Orange water. Again, just about a dash, heavy dash on each one. So there's a couple. And then, I don't know what happened to Thomas. I don't know what happened to Ramos. I don't know why they weren't enjoying the sweet, effervescent flavors of Emergency. Emergency. 1887 to now. Not sponsoring anybody's drinks. But anyway, Emergency. Vitamin C, orange supplement, we're putting it in. It's going to be perfect tonight because of the citrus. Done. So, boom. Gin, we got our citrus. We've got everything. Paul, you didn't put your club soda in yet. I know, folks. I'm getting there. All right, come back. Do we have everything? I think we have everything. It's been a long day, folks. I'm trying to remember. Give it a shake. I don't have everything. I told you I had a shortcut. What's the other shortcut? A whisking ball. This is where we're going to save all of our time. Everybody's probably got one, some silly drink that you had, some sort of supplement. Throw that in. It's a dry shake. 6 minutes. Shelby, hit the timer. 3 hours later.
Now?
We're going to go now. All right, so we're going to call that about 6 minutes. No, honestly, most people will say, there are people, critics, who said 12 minutes to make a drink. You're out of your GD mind. There's no way that you can do that. And anyway, my arm's actually sore already. So, that's our shake. Now, come back, add your ice. Six more minutes. How was everybody's day today? Fantastic. Mine too. All right, do this until your hand gets cold. You guys don't care. I'll screw it. Let's just make the damn drink. It's close enough, right? Chances are this is going to break. I'm just saying.
Be patient.
Be patient.
You're not Flash Gordon.
I know. Slow.
You said slow.
This is why.
There you go.
Oh. Slow and easy, folks. Slow and easy. So, got a drink, ice, out of the glass. Come back. We're pouring. Strain it into a clean, chilled glass.
Oh, that looks fun.
Well, it doesn't look very full. Last step. Club soda. Slow. Patience. Gonna come in. About 4 ounces, 2 per. Give it a little swirl. What we're trying to do right now is pick up, this is going to sound funny, the last part of the froth. And that's where we get it. Last piece of this, lime wheel for garnish. Basically, just so you already are ready for what this is all about, well, let me just let us awe and wonder. Oh, I wonder how it's going to taste.
One looks shorter than the other.
That's yours. And I'll fix it. Hold on, I'm going to even them out. So, I said 8-ounce glasses for Fizz. Obviously, I know what size these are. About 10. So imagine a gin milkshake. It's creamy. It's got a tartness to it. I mean, it's freaking delicious. So the idea is, because of all the cream in it, and you can start to see it'll separate. It's just so, it's actually smooth on the mouth. It's very velvety. It's freaking delicious. If I was going to make it again, I'd probably go a little smaller glass. I admit, I make mistakes. But this is a good drink, folks. Let me tell you about this. Last thing I'll leave you with is this. Patience. Sometimes we rush and we fly and we go so quick through our days. And I can tell you, that my day to day, I had everything thought lined out. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. But it got done. And sometimes we lose track of time. Earlier today, I thought we had a volleyball tournament that we were going to go to. We had planned a tailgate drink tonight. Shelby, were we ready or not?
We were ready.
We were ready. Guess what? We aren't going. Tailgate. Last minute. Couldn't go. Chloe's sick. Not with the COVID. She's fine. But anyway, life twists, it turns, it goes quick. And the idea is a drink like this, Ramos had it right. Sometimes you need a 12-minute drink. You need to take the time, relax, and you know what? If it takes a little longer to make a good drink, there's always 12 minutes. There's always time to relax. So, it's Wednesday, it's hump day. You've just had a 12-minute famous Ramos hump. Cheers. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed humping you tonight on Wednesday. Love you all. Good night.